The Kansas City Royals travel to the Great American Ballpark for some interleague play against the Cincinnati Reds. Big Sal Romano fresh off the DL with what I can only assume was gabagool lung, making his second start since returning for the Reds. And first pitch he throws on the top half of the second inning, Jorge Soler is going to absolutely rock that one into the upper deck in left field. A huge solo shot for Jorge Soler, and the Royals jump off to a 1-0 lead. After him, Brett Phillips would come to the plate, hits a ball past the glove of CJ Cron at first base, and it's going to be a base knock for Phillips. After him, it's Chris Owings, who's going to get inside added to right field. Another base knock for the Royals, so it's first and second with one out. Audrey Perez at the plate, hits a pop fly to right field, dives out at the track. Daniel Johnson's there to put it away. Phillips does tag up, so it's runners on the corners with two out, but it's the pitcher, Junis, and he's just going to ground out softly over to third base. It's still a 1-0 game. So Jake Junis, obviously, we know is on the hill now, making his 16th start of the year for the Royals, and in the bottom half of the second, things went well for him. Suarez chasing the slider for the first strikeout. After him, it's Taylor Trammell going down in the up-and-in fastball, and then after him, it's what kind of shed? Oh, it's a long shed. He's going down swinging as well. Strikes out the side, Jake Junis. Down to the bottom of the third, where Tucker Barnhart's going to rip a ball into right field for a base knock. He's on first base. After him, it's Daniel Johnson, the right fielder, going to hit a ball past the diving glove of Kyle Wren, recently called up from AAA Omaha, playing first base on the day. So it's first and second, nobody out. Big Sal Romano lays down a bunt, gets the runners over to second and third, but then Billy Hamilton at the top of the order pops one up into shallow left field. Owings is there to put it away, and then for the third and final out, it is Jose Peraza who is going to ground out, so it's still a 1-0 Royals lead. On to the bottom of the fourth now, CJ Cron is going to pull a ball into left field for a single. He's on first base. After him, it's Taylor Trammell, and he's going to hit a ball past the diving glove of Schimpf into right field. Back-to-back base knocks for the Reds. First and second, one out. Then Shed Long is going to pop one up the right center field. Phillips is there. They do not want to test his rocket of an arm, so everybody stays where they are. And then for the final out of the inning, it is Tucker Barnhart grounding out to Schimpf at second base. Still 1-0 is the score. On to the top of the seventh now, where Brad Betts, the lefty, is on the hill. Jorge Soler, first pitch swinging. He's going to hit a rocket right up the middle for a base knock. So it's runner on first with one out for Brett Phillips. Some lefty-on-lefty crime. Brett Phillips hits a ball to deep right center field. It just keeps carrying into the seats. Only his fourth home run of the season so far. A down year with the power numbers, but it does count there. A 3-0 lead now for the Royals as Sean Gilmartin comes on for the bottom of the seventh. He would get Trammell to pop up to the catcher. Perez puts that one away for the first out, and then Shed Long goes down swinging. But bad news for Sean Gilmartin as he's going to be headed to the 60-day DL. We will get more into that at the end of the month in the recap. Michael Wanicka comes into the game for Gilmartin, and he gets the final out of the inning, as it's still 3-0. Move on to the bottom of the ninth now. Herrera comes on, one of the best pitchers in the league this year, strikes out Suarez for the second out, and then Taylor Trammell at the plate is going to go down on the 100-mile-per-hour fastball, and that is your ball game. The Kansas City Royals win this one in Cincinnati in some interleague play by a score of 3-0. Jake Junis, Michael Wanicka, Sean Gilmartin, Rafael Montero, and then closed out by Kelvin Herrera. They all got the job done. And on the offensive side of things, there was Jorge Soler, who was 2 for 4 with a single, and then that monster solo shot he had in the second. Brett Phillips was 2 for 3 with a home run as well, a 2-run shot that drove in Soler, and that was the offense for the Royals. So with that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Kansas City Royals Baseball. I've been your host, Jerseyborn, and I'm saying goodbye.